Yeah, opening thoughts. I thought set 1 and 2, we were really ready for the match. We were really dialed in with our game plan and our block lineups and our defensive assignments. I thought it was a really great showing. And then just started to slip a little bit early in sets. And then when you slip a little bit early, opponent starts feeling good and starts expanding their range a little bit more than maybe what they've shown on video. And then it was just kind of an uphill battle in sets 3 and 4. Totally switched our lineup. Shocker, so far this season, into the set 5, and I told the staff sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and Cora came in and did a great job in the 5-1, but I have a lot of confidence in all 3 of our setting options. It's nothing about that. It's just I felt gut feeling that it was right to switch into in that 5th set.
So even though you said it was that kind of uphill battle and your team was making mistakes in those sets 3 and 4, I mean, how do you think your team was prepared for in the moment like that?
Yeah, I think it's our first time going to 5. I think this year, right? And so you don't really know until you get there. It's kind of like who's going to show up. But I think we had 13 kills on 20 attempts in the 5th set, which is a pretty elite mark. Like that's going to win you a lot of set 5s. And so I thought that was great how he showed up in the 5th after battling in 3 and 4.
Just how big is that too, especially going into the stretch now where you guys are going to be on the road and the conference play starts? And how big is it that you guys are able to come out in a match like this where it goes to 5 sets?
Yeah, I think confidence is something that's going to ebb and flow. Maybe you guys feel like that in your life and whatever you're passionate about, but it's going to go up and down through your career. And we've talked about that with our team, and what we want to really invest in is being competent in moments that we want to be great in, right? And I think if we're competent in those moments, then our confidence should level out eventually.
So what exactly changed going into that 5th set that just allowed you guys to be so successful and go on that run?
I thought it was a total shift in what we've been doing for probably 4 matches now, 4 matches and 4 sets of being in that 6-2, right? And so it was a completely different look, completely different defensive and offensive matchups for us. And so I thought it caused some chaos. But again, Colorado State's a great team. They're going to do great in the Mountain West. They've historically been an unbelievable program. My hat's off to Emily and the coach before her, Tom Hilbert, who's just a legend. And so super honored to get to share the court with them tonight.
With Sophia coming in those last couple of sets and kind of picking up the tempo a little bit, I mean, what have you seen out of her, and what made you want to put her in that moment and kind of trust her?
Yeah, I have full trust in Sophia, and I hope she feels the same way about me. Otherwise, she wouldn't come with me. I think your performance is going to naturally ebb and flow, and this year we have people that can have each other's back, and I thought that's what Sophia did in some moments tonight. And so she's going to have so many more moments this year. I'm so excited about what this year has in store for her.
You guys were awesome blocking above the net tonight. What can you tell me about the scheme and the defense there, how that worked tonight?
Yeah, well, the only thing you guys haven't asked about is Marley made her debut in middle blocker tonight, and I don't think that was on the bingo card this year. But she did a great job. She was made us super functional. But again, I thought our pins did a great job lining up, and I thought Eva was a force at the net. She has some really elite sequences at the net. There's still a couple that we need to clean up, and we're going to work through those. But I'm so proud of where she's playing and how she's playing right now.
What have you seen from her, from the first few games, and then obviously now to get her first start tonight, that made you want to put her in and kind of trust her in that role as the blocker?
Yeah, I think we've been training Marley in the middle for maybe 2 days, maybe, and so it's brand new. It's a roster need at this point right now, and so she's handled it great. She's like, okay, tell me what I need to do, and I'll figure it out. And she's got an unbelievable family system to support her, and hopefully her teammates are doing the same thing.
I know you've only been here for 5 games, obviously, as a head coach, but win number 1,000 for the program. I mean, what's it like to just be a part of history this early on in your coaching career?
I feel so honored to get to follow so many great coaches and the legacy that people like Lauren Page, like Ronica, the number of people I could list that I get to follow in their footsteps. I feel really honored, and I think our team would feel the same. Ronica wrote our team a letter this week that was really, really sweet, and so really appreciate our alumni reaching out and congratulating and all that stuff. It's really awesome to have their support.
I'm going to sneak in for one and talk about the block a little bit. 3 players with 10 or more digs behind the block, including Nat kind of talk about like her progression of just kind of filling into that libero jersey right now, like what she did tonight.
Yeah, I think Nat has elevated her gameplay, and I think she would tell you it's because of her positional group in our gym right now. She's elevated in every way. She's a defensive monster, and she's proven that through the past month. And then she's sharpening up her serve-receive skills, and I think we also have Maya and O that are going to make an impact, and Reese Shepard who's going to make an impact. But that group has come through just like a little bit of rough patch in our probably halfway through double days segment where we were underperforming a little bit, and they've broken through the ceiling on that. I'm so proud of that positional group in general based on how they've shown up every day after that.
After the last game, you said you were excited to see how far this team can go and how good they can get. What do you think is the next step getting closer to conference play?
Yeah, Long Beach State tournament. Gosh, who do we play first, Zach? San Diego State. Yeah, so we'll start. Actually, Jerry's already prepped that scout today with all of our numbers, and I'll start watching that a little bit later tonight and get rolling on that. San Diego State just took Houston to 5, I think, and they're going to be a challenge for us as well. And getting to play in the Pyramid is a challenge. It's very familiar to me. It's kind of where I grew up, and so super excited to get to play in front of so many of our families. Sarah's from LA area as well, and so excited for the opportunity to compete in the Long Beach State tournament. Not really thinking so far ahead of Big Ten play or this or that yet. It's like, hey, how can we be great going into the gym on Monday?